Baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Mariano Oshiro gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not a pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
And the day begins with an out. There's one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. Next for Seattle, Victor Wolf. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. M's nothing. Angels coming up. Just settling in on MLB Network. Robert Ling gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halos, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And that's out number 1. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Trout becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Lou Yabu. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Trout is there, 2 gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, Leo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire this. And now for the Angels, Zach Kozar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon is after it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Angels are gone in. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Here's D. Gordon now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout looks up. Gone!
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Designated hitter, Mike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Ken Shea. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Ling is under it near the mound, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's dead center for strike 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jason Tan to lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Cozart is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Riding in once again, Victor Wolf. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Valbuena is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Yabu. Now the pitch. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Jay Chen will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounce to first. There is Valbuena, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ball game. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Their count now at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail this one 1-0.